Yeah.
It's like 10 mark.
Like you said,
What is up? Also Hard Podcast. We are here. It is the Super Bowl show, talking about the Super Bowl and a little bit of the NFC and AFC championship games that happened a couple weeks ago. We are late, but we do what we want. Fuck you guys.
We have lives. We have lives.
So the Patriots and their whole scandal with Deflategate, and the Seahawks, amazing comeback versus the Packers. It was quite amazing. I have to admit, it was impressive.
Is it an impressive comeback or a very bad collapse?
I don't know. We can start off with that. I don't know. Is it a good comeback, or was it because Russell Wilson sucked dick that whole game.
Yeah.
That whole game. And then I think the last drive or two, he had like a couple of good runs.
Pete Carroll said he was going to disown him as a stepson. So Russell was like, I better start performing.
And the Packers also left wide receivers wide open, like that third and long conversion. When I think it was Kurtz that was wide open. Yeah. It was just like over here.
Around.
Yeah. It was like there was nobody like 20 yards around him.
I don't know why they didn't pass to whoever Richard Sherman was guarding. Like they should have done that after he exploded his elbow.
Yeah, whatever the hell happened. Supposedly he's fine to play in Super Bowl, but he was hurt that whole game.
He made one tackle after he got hurt and about killed him.
Yeah. He was grasping. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they didn't fucking throw to him more, but
because Roderick is scared of Sherman. We saw show that in week 1.
Also, they missed that onside kick too.
Yeah, the onside kick.
That's what lost them the game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Packers got the ball, nailed it.
Game over. Yeah, 0 timeouts all the time.
But
they had one. They had one timeout.
Another thing, Marshawn Lynch, he was running like a man possessed at the end of that game.
It's the golden cleats.
He was not going to let
It's the golden cleats.
He wasn't going to let anybody stop him. And much respect, and he said nothing at all after the game press conference, as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the more he does that, the more the media gets interested.
Well, then you get like other athletes are starting to do that now, like Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook. He did that same thing.
So
I don't know. Is it an upcoming trend?
Is it bullshit? Yeah. They get paid millions of dollars. They can't take 10 minutes out of their day to answer some questions.
It's part of their job. I think is it in the contract, right? It's in the contract. That's why he goes there, because if he has a choice, he just goes home.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Most definitely. I think it's fucking stupid that he doesn't talk to the media. He doesn't do any of that shit. But no, on another hand, they're fining him $50,000 to $100,000 for not talking to the media. Meanwhile, this whole Patriots Deflategate, and then we'll get to that in a second. That's another thing I think is absolute bullshit. But this whole thing, and nobody's getting fined, nobody's doing nothing.
They're still investigating. That's why.
They're still investigating, but really, are they going to fine somebody $100,000? No, they're not going to fine nobody $100,000. And Richard Sherman has made a point of this in the past, and I fucking hate his guts. I fucking hate his team. But he's got a point. How are you going to fine Marshawn Lynch $100,000? For not talking to the media. Yeah, it's fucking dumb, and yeah, it's in your contract. Or $100,000 or $50,000 for wearing gold cleats. Yep. When on the other hand, you're not doing anything. You know what I mean?
He also got fined for grabbing his crotch.
Grabbing his crotch.
And then they're selling that picture on the internet right now, which is pretty ridiculous.
So the NFL is profiting from this.
Yeah, NFL is selling that picture on the internet from his crotch, and then we find it.
This year, we were talking about this earlier. This year for the NFL, it's just an absolute shit show. It's
a circus. It really is. It's a circus.
They can't
from day one.
Yeah.
I mean, Cowboys equal out in December. I mean, what's going on here, right?
Yeah.
Jerry Jones' funding has extended to the offseason.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson and then Josh Gordon, there's a bunch of shit that, and then they redid the suspensions midway through the year too, and that was just all crazy. The NFL just wants this season to be done.
Sweeping under the rug.
Yeah. It's the same with the replacement draft season.
Just either that or they need this Super Bowl to be an amazing Super Bowl just to watch all this deflating shit away.
They're just gonna replace both teams with puppies.
Puppy Bowl.
It's just going to be puppies and advertising.
Kittens.
Puppies versus kittens. Yeah. Go puppies. 3 puppies for.
Well, even the Super Bowl, no one I really don't care about it. Like,
No.
it's the Super Bowl, but I hate the Patriots.
I hate to see it.
We're all in the same boat, really. I mean,
For me, the lesser evil is.
I think the halftime show is more entertaining.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Who's
Wardrobe malfunction.
Wardrobe
Wardrobe malfunction.
But yeah, I'm not really too interested in this Super Bowl either. I mean, I want everyone. I say everyone. I would like the Patriots or the Packers and the Colts of the
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah.
Either one would make it. That would have made it more interesting.
But to be honest, I know that's what we wanted, but
You
the
never.
2 teams that are in there right now are the 2 best teams
Yeah,
in the NFL. Right
That's
now.
true.
So,
They are.
in a way, yeah, I kind of see. I saw this coming a mile away, but so yeah, let's talk about this stupid ass the deflate gate, all this, all the PSI, the foot. Man, fuck this. All right, this is how I see it. The Patriots won the game 45 to 7.
Yeah.
The Patriots won. They won it by 45 to 7. So I can't see how any deflation of the football.
It's not the last game that is brought into question. It's the whole season.
Yeah,
True.
That's the thing. I mean,
it's
there's like the Ravens Patriots game was probably that could have been a factor. The other it's the whole season that's brought into question.
That's just the whole thing is kind of like Spygate too. It's always for some reason the Patriots are like always linked to this weird cheating stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's cool. Belichick felt balls all night.
He was feeling balls throughout the night.
He touched so many balls as an
Balls.
investigation. Touched a lot of balls.
Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, I understand it's going throughout multiple. I think the investigation is just, I think on the Colts game or whatever, but it's just done. It's done. I mean, even the Colts players have come out.
yeah,
And
they
said,
said if they played us with the bar soap,
who gives a fuck?
if they use the bar soap to play us, they still would have won.
I think Dwayne Allen said that. He said, man, Paige should play with a bar soap and beat us, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
suck.
They just didn't show up that day. I feel like they didn't really want it as much. They got to the AFC Championship game, and I felt like it was good enough for them.
Yeah.
They didn't try hard enough,
And granted, yes, the Patriots are always in some of this like weird fucking
Special
Spygate or just they're always in like this weird cheating scandal, whatever you want to call it. Yes, that it is a little suspicious. But on the other hand, dude,
Hey man, that's Belichick's genius. I'm sorry for the other coaches who didn't think about deflating the ball. So,
but in that case, like how much? Because what it was deflated, what a pound? Or
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
It's like, is that really gonna?
I mean, I don't think it does.
Come
I don't
on.
think it really matters. And we're talking about 10%.
Yeah.
And if anything, Andrew Luck would have thrown more interceptions. He already threw a lot of interceptions that game.
yeah, like for example, Aaron Rodgers prefers his balls bigger.
Well, yeah.
Look,
I'm sure
you know,
it was.
He loves
Like
those
it.
big balls.
Yeah, he does.
But
And
I just,
Belichick just feeling balls.
So
just crazy.
to get, I think the NFL to get rid of this stupid they should just have regulated ball, because apparently different quarterbacks have different ball preferences.
Yeah.
And so that's why they have different balls for each team, which is, I think that's the reason. I mean, if they have that rule, what's up with
Yeah, I understand that, but every player likes a different
Yeah.
feeling of a different football. You know what I mean? They just do, and they have the right to that. They're gonna be fucking fondling it the whole fucking.
so what's wrong with the
Grabbing it through the center's legs.
so what's wrong with this Deflategate thing?
There's nothing.
I think it's
Like Cody
stupid.
said, it doesn't matter if it's 13 pounds or 12 pounds or it doesn't matter.
Well,
It's still. I know it might feel different or whatever, but
let's say it's easier to catch too.
Yeah,
So it
and-
affects the other positions as well.
yeah,
It's the PSI that they should regulate. I think that's the thing. It's not that they should have one regulatory ball for the entire game for both teams, but each team they need to have a different system of how they check the balls. Like I don't know how they.
Yeah.
And the referees were holding the balls throughout the game and didn't notice
They
anything.
were like, "Hey man, this is like a stress ball over here."
Yeah.
There's one where you can squeeze, and there's some are just airtight. But
Personally, I don't know how you would be able to tell the difference between a 13 psi ball and a 12 psi. Like, how can you tell it? Oh, this one's 12 pounds. No, this one's 30. Like, how can you? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe been fondling balls the whole game, or they've been.
Well,
They're
you
professionals. That's all they do, is fondle balls
gotta think
everywhere.
quarterbacks have been fondling balls their entire life.
Yeah, especially under center.
fondling balls.
Especially under center.
This whole thing's just a joke, man. I don't know. We'll see how stuff turns out with this whole thing. Patriots have had multiple press conferences saying we had nothing to do. We played by the rules, this and
Just
that.
hilarious.
It was the weather.
It was the weather. They had to blame the weather.
Apparently, Bill Nye said it wasn't the weather, but he's a Seahawks fan, so
Yeah, he would fucking
Hey, that's Bill Nye.
dude.
fuck his team.
Yeah, you don't
You don't
talk shit
talk
about Bill Nye.
But I don't know. We'll see. And I don't know. Supposedly in the Super Bowl, there's like over 50 to 60 footballs that are like being conditioned.
Just getting fondled in the back.
So that's I don't know. We'll talk about our picks later, but
Yeah, Jesus.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck getting demolished.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
I didn't really see that coming. I thought it was going to be a closer game.
totally.
Although because it's in Foxborough and then the Patriots been unstoppable there.
I thought the Patriots were going to win handily. I had a feeling that they were going to win, But I didn't think they were going to blow them out 45-7.
Yeah, and the one touchdown was just like
That was off the interception.
yeah, off an interception. It was a lucky touchdown. Lucky, no pun intended. But that was like a Super Bowl, last year's Super Bowl kind of game, which I expected it to be good. And it's just hopefully this year's Super Bowl is going to be better. Though.
Oh, but I think it will be. I think it'll be a little bit more competitive. I mean, the Broncos last year, it's kind of
pulled the luck.
unfamiliar. Yeah, they pulled the luck. It's kind of unfamiliar territory. I mean, Peyton Manning's been there for
Yeah, let's talk about the matchup then.
But
I feel like the Patriots have a really good matchup against Seattle, especially when their defense is on and the Seattle offense is, because the Patriots secondary is really good, and
Yeah.
I don't think there's any receivers that can really challenge them in Seattle's.
the thing with these
offense.
two teams, they're really, really similar. I mean, everyone knows the Seahawks defense is legit,
Yeah,
and everyone knows that the Patriots offense, when clicking, I mean, you can't stop Tom
yeah,
Brady.
especially
Yeah.
Gronk right
Yeah.
now. Is how when healthy.
when healthy, exactly. You need like 8 guys to take you down.
Yeah.
and it's the other way around as well. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, the Patriots defense is super underrated.
Yeah,
Super underrated. They've got a really good and when the Seahawks offense is going with
They're-
Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson, they are super underrated as well.
Mhm.
So they're two almost identical teams, just kind of like flip it.
Yeah,
It should be an interesting matchup. I see how it goes.
and I give it take for granted though that Seattle's defense has been having trouble protecting the middle. That's their not like it's not a big weakness, but that's their weakest spot.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Gronk is gonna have a big game. You know what I mean?
I think so too.
So-
Gronkowski's gonna tear that.
I don't think they're
They're gonna have the whole team stacked in the middle. I think Gronk's gonna have. a
Yeah.
big
yeah
game.
yeah. Well, they're gonna have Sherman cover Gronk like all day. I mean,
But the thing is, can the Patriots stop Marshawn Lynch in that running game?
yeah.
Because I mean, you can look at the Packers. Packers did somewhat of a decent job for 3 quarters,
Mhm.
and the fourth quarter, I mean, he's
It's
broke
like gold
loose.
cleats, man. It's the
He
gold
broke
cleats.
loose. So can anybody stop Marshawn Lynch when Marshawn Lynch has his mindset on something like he did at the end of that game?
Fourth quarter,
When
Marshawn Lynch.
When it turns on beast mode.
When
Yeah.
he turns on beast mode,
Hey, if you go out, you want to stop the pass, running game opens up.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta stop the running game. Pass game opens up. So you just gotta
Yeah.
they have to time when their offenses click and when the defenses click.
I think it's going to be play calling. It's going to be
Yeah.
a really really big thing here.
Yeah.
And 2 great coaches. I think really good coaches.
yeah, it's gonna be two good coaches.
But I still think
Teams are
Belichick
identical.
is like the best coach in this generation.
I think
So-
punting. That's gonna win or lose the game. Punting.
And
I'm calling
no,
it right now. Punting.
I
Field
think-
position. Field position
Yeah.
is big.
It's going to come down to the long snapper. So, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If the Patriots can keep Marshawn Lynch and that offense off the field,
Mhm.
Like
they'll be set.
if they have a long drives and stuff.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Don't count out the Patriots' running game as well, as we
Mhm.
saw last game.
It
I
shows
mean,
up when it needs to.
Exactly.
They,
Whenever they need
they
to.
can plug in anybody too.
They could put it. I mean, LeGarrette Blount ran for 3 touchdowns like a wild man against It's called.
There's
Francis-
Green,
Yeah,
there's
Shane Vereen.
Gray, and Ridley.
Ridley's in out for the year.
Oh, yeah, but what I'm saying is that throughout the season, every month they have a different leading rusher,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
That's nuts. I have.
I don't think I've seen that before.
No.
That's crazy.
We'll play action.
They set up play action for Brady.
Get some going.
It's the Tim Bradley and the rest.
And I think Tom Brady is now that he's back in the 6th Super Bowl. He's been there before. He knows what to do. He's not gonna panic when the ball flies over his head like
Or
the
someone-
last Super Bowl.
Or someone catches a ball in the helmet and stuff. The Giants are not here to stop them, so.
Yeah, the Giants aren't here to fucking stop the Patriots, but I don't know. It should be an interesting matchup.
Tom Brady has the most Super Bowl appearances in any quarterback in history now.
By any quarterback, 6 Super Bowl. This would be his 6th Super Bowl. It's 1-3, 2 MVPs.
And then lost to the
Who
Giants.
got the MVP in the?
Ronnie Harrison. No, or was it? Yeah,
No.
Harrison.
For
The
what?
safety.
In their last Super Bowl?
the third because Brady won 2,
Yeah.
and the other one was Ronnie
I think it was
Harrison.
Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
He would also, if he would win his 3rd MVP, he would be tied with Joe Montana for most Super Bowl MVPs. Who was his childhood idol? Growing up, grew up in San Francisco, big Niner fan. So, in a way, I mean, I don't like either team. I don't really like Tom Brady. I don't, whatever. Obviously, I don't want Seahawks win, but it'd be kind of cool to see him get up there. He's a lot of people. That's another thing. A lot of people, hey, Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl. He's gonna be, up there with Joe Montana.
I think he's already up there.
Yeah, he's up there, but like comparing like Joe Montana and Tom Brady, I don't think you can do that. I mean, Joe Montana went to 4 Super Bowls and won all 4. Got 3 MVPs.
I mean,
Tom Brady.
you're just speaking as a homer right
I'm
now.
speaking.
You can also
I'm
got
speaking as a homer. I'll take that. I'm speaking as a homer.
No, you
But
can't compare them. They're the game.
and yeah, it's a different era.
Yeah,
It's a different era.
It is a different era.
You gotta also think there was no cap, salary cap in those days.
Yeah.
So they had Jerry Rice and
He won his first 2 Super Bowls left. Right?
yeah. Well, still, I mean, it's different eras, but I think Brady, yes, is up there. Fair enough.
It's different style of play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
How often? That'd be a fun stat. What's the ratio of how often does Brady pass compared to Montana?
That would be interesting.
They both of them also had really great, amazing coaches too. So you have to take consideration.
I mean, you put 1-2 up there.
You can put
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh as the greatest coach in his generation.
Yeah.
Well, Belichick is the greatest coach of his generation.
Yeah, Tom Brady's the generation. So
Mhm.
they're really comparable. Obviously,
Yeah,
Joe Montana.
of course.
Joe Montana's never lost a Super Bowl. You go.
Well,
to
Brady also has been to more Super Bowls than
No,
Joe
but
Montana.
yeah, but he's never lost. Montana's never lost. Montana's never thrown an interception in the Super Bowl. So I mean, I'm just sorry, Tom. But
Sorry, Tom.
But I don't know. That's neither here or there. He's in his 6th Super Bowl, and it would be an amazing fact. I mean, if he wins, it'll be a sports Super Bowl. He'll be up there with Montana. He'll be up there with
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler.
freaking
Colin Kaepernick. No, it'll be
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Montana. He will surpass Elway.
Mhm.
Oh, no,
Elway has 2 already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Elway has
has
3. Who has 3 Super Bowls?
Crap. It's 3.
Roethlisberger has
Aikman.
2, right?
Aikman, yeah.
Aikman. Roethlisberger has 2.
Yeah, Roethlis has 2. Eli has 2 for some reason. I don't know how.
Here's another thing.
Thousand kept together.
Since we're on the topic, and as much as I hate the Seahawks and stuff, but Russell Wilson, man.
If he wins 2 early in his career, it's just
Russell Wilson. I mean, you got to look at it right now. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's truly, and everyone keeps like even the beginning of this year, even last year when they're like before they were going to the Super Bowl, they're like, oh yeah, it's Russell Wilson. Like he's probably down there. You can't put him in the category with the Brady's, the Mannings and shit. But now you have to.
I think the quarterback dynamic now because interchangeable. Luck is up there.
Yeah.
Wilson's
Yes.
up there.
Luck Wilson.
You know what I mean?
Wilson.
Rodgers still out there. Brady's out there. I think Manning declined. I think Breeze declined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So you have
I
to.
don't know what happened to the Saints this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Drew Brees and the Saints. It's
Yeah,
they shit a brick or
Yeah.
something.
The entire year.
Yeah. Just,
Anyways,
but anyways, we'll get on to our picks for the Super Bowl. Give you our picks. Give you the scores and give them the scores for the Super Bowl as well.
Because we only have
one
8
game
games.
left, so.
Just score.
So we'll back into this. Before we do that, I just want to apologize. The footage might be a little, I don't know, it's like bad or something. I don't know. The quality is kind of shitty. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, fucking keep watching.
deal with it.
Deal with it.
Wow. Telling you, punts.
It's a long snapper, man.
Punts are gonna win the game.
Yeah, that's actually a field position. Special teams, man. That's such an underrated
Jackson, you want to scoot over just a pinch?
PH.
Just a pinch.
Dude, that's more than a PH. That's
There we
a
go.
PH.
Better.
There it is. Nailed it. Just a pinch.
I thought you said PH. So I said poop inch.
Alright.
Because a PH is just 1 inch, and a poop inch is 2 inches. That's going on
Hey, what is up, y'all? Ball So Hard Podcast. We're going to make our picks for Super Bowl 49. Oh, boy. It is the Seahawks and the Patriots. We've been talking about this for the past, 30 minutes or so, so go ahead and check back on our podcast and let us know what your thoughts on there.
Sure,
So, but here we're going to talk about our picks, and we're going to give you also the score. And I don't know, let's pick an MVP too. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Let's pick an MVP as well. But before we start picking, let me know your guys' picks down below. Give me the team and the score. Who do you think's going to win Super Bowl 49 out of Arizona? So I'll start off. It's going to be a really, really close game, just for the fact of this whole shit's going on with the NFL. I think it's going to be a really, really good Super Bowl. Like I said, if the Patriots can keep Marshawn Lynch and that offense off of the field, and if Brady and Gronk can get down and get down the field, they got to stretch the field. And I know that's one of the hardest things to do, especially against that secondary. But if they can do it, I think the Patriots are going to win. So I have the Patriots winning the Super Bowl in a really, really close matchup, maybe even like a field goal, or maybe even like they stop them on. They win by 4.
Like last second field goal, or
or even the Patriots are up by 4 and they make a defensive stop at the end of the game or something like that. So I have the Patriots winning 24-28. Patriots MVP. I have to go with Tom Brady. I mean, he got him there, and I think he will propel them into Super Bowl 49 champions. So there we go.
I like it. I mentioned this stat earlier to you today that when opponent scores, ever since Russell Wilson started, when opponent scores over 24 points against the Seahawks have only won once. You guys know that? It's crazy. So I think the Patriots are going to do that. They're going to score over 24 points.
Yeah.
It's going to be 31-28.
Ooh, 31-28.
It's going to be a really close game, and I think the person who wins them this game is Gronk, who's going to score 2 touchdowns and like 150 yards, and I think he's going to win MVP.
That'll be a good choice. Good choice, Jackson.
You stole the words right out of my mouth. But it's just, I think Patriots are going to take it. Let's go with 14 plus 7, 21. We'll give him a field goal. 24 to 21. Gronk MVP.
Nice.
Patriots.
Patriots. I like that.
Lone Wolf.
Oh,
Seahawks. 24-21.
Oh,
Winning by a field goal as well. Marshawn Lynch, MVP.
Okay.
I think he's gonna have the game of his life, and he's gonna make it costly.
He's thankful.
The crotch grab and everything.
Golden cleats.
Golden cleats, just fuck you, NFL.
He's gonna pull an MC Hammer, get golden pants.
It's gonna stick.
He's getting golden tape,
gold teeth
in his pants.
He's getting golden Tate.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So there you go, Seahawks. Cody, you are the lone wolf. So those are our final picks for the 2014 season and Super Bowl 49 over in Arizona. Seahawks, Patriots. Again, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. And we'll be back for our recap of the Super Bowl next Monday. And that's about it, y'all. We out.
The Burger Shop.